The next person I'm gonna bring up is my brother. All right, this guy he went to Lincoln University and a graduate, and he's actually so look. My mom has 6 kids. All right, and he's the youngest one, and he was actually the first one in our family to actually complete college. That's a huge deal right there, right? And not only he completed college, he actually was Mr. He was actually Mr. Freshman at Lincoln University, Mr. Sophomore, Mr. Junior, and Mr. Lincoln himself. All right, he actually swept this whole class.
Run it
Sweep.
down.
He did, the Warriors to the Cavs style. The second time around, sweep. All right, he brought them brooms.
Not a
So
gentleman, sir.
Dimitri, let me change this band. I got Mike up here still. All right. So Dimitri, we got you on here. All right, how you doing, sir?
What's going on, guys? I'm doing good. My good brothers right here.
Yeah.
Yes,
How's
sir.
everything?
We doing great, just like you. I know you doing great. Look, he ready. He Pittsburgh up. He got
You
the
see his
Pittsburgh
gear?
shirt.
You see his gear?
You see, I usually don't wear hats on like important things, but today I had to only because
Hey, it's not gentleman you to wear a hat in the South. It's fine. All right. So here we go.
I'm ready.
Oh, he got the towel too. My man is ready. Okay.
Man, that towel is
okay.
terrible. That towel is terrible.
Literally.
Your team is
Literally,
worse.
all right. Let's get it. All right. So look, let's start before we get to your Steelers. Let's start with the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
All right. So who you got, Dmitri? I want to hear what you got. Cause you got somebody in your own division in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah, your
kind of
brother.
guessing where you're going.
Yeah, I got my degree, so I know how to study a little bit. So I got the Rams. They ain't gonna dust them, but Rams 30, Bengals 24. See,
Okay.
and like so far in the playoffs, everybody reset 0-0. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
The Bengals, they've been winning, but they ain't been winning the games for real, per se. Joe Burrow has not been. He's been good, but he's not been like outstanding in his QB performance. So if you look at the numbers, Joe Burrow, he only had one good game where he had over 300 yards, and that was versus the Titans. He didn't get any touchdowns that game, but he had one interception. And then he had his highest game where he threw for the most yards in TDs was when he went to overtime versus the Chiefs. So he needed that extra quarter. So
Okay.
he threw for 250 yards versus the Chiefs, two touchdowns and one interception. And then versus the Raiders, they shouldn't even have won that game. The refs cheated. They blew the whistle on one of them plays and they scored a touchdown that counted. That shouldn't have counted. But he threw 244 yards, completed 24 out of 34 passes. He hasn't thrown for over 40 passes yet. And then he scored two TDs on that game. So relying on him as a QB, it ain't gonna work. At least so far in the playoffs. But I'm rooting for him because even though we in the same division, I hate the Bengals, but I'm a root for him because I like seeing somebody having a comeback story. He had a whole ACL injury, was out. I'm rooting for him. And they got Jamar Chase. He black. I root for everybody black. Which moves me to the Rams. The Rams got a phenomenal defense. Aaron Donald. And then what's his name? I don't know why his name is leaving my head right now. But
Von Miller.
Yeah, Von Miller. That pass rush defense, the Bengals ain't gonna be able to hold up to it. I mean, Joe Burrow can run, but he can't run for so long. Stafford has been phenomenal in the playoffs. He's had 2 300+ yard games. He's only thrown one TD, one interception so far. Yeah, he ain't going to throw. Joe Burrow don't throw 40 passes. Matthew Stafford, he throws 40 passes. His QB percentage is like in the 75% range. He's thrown 28, 38 versus the Bucks, 31-45 versus the 49ers. 13. He only threw 17 times versus the Cardinals. In the NFL. 13, and he's completed 13 passes with 2 touchdowns. So I got the Rams winning this game. The Bengals are definitely gonna come back, but they ain't gonna keep up.
Okay, my man came prepared.
You did your homework.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Had
good.
to,
That's
had
good.
to.
All right, so since you got the gear on, Dimitri, I gotta ask you, what are y'all gonna do about y'all quarterback situation, man? Like, you see, Big Ben is out of there, and rightfully so. But what direction you think y'all gonna go in?
I mean, definitely not Mason Rudolph. Definitely not him. I feel like we could definitely do something maybe with Dwayne Haskins. He's a little more mobile. But first, we gotta fix the offensive line because I mean everybody going that will slander Big Ben this whole year, this past year. Big Ben wasn't even that bad. It was the offensive line. They were trash. What's his name? Claypool wasn't catching anything. Deontay Johnson wasn't catching anything.
He was tweeting celebrating.
Like, everybody was slandering the mess out of Big Ben. That whole Chiefs game, everybody was dropping passes. They were wide open. There was no reason why they couldn't convert on third down. It was 3rd and 4 half the time, and they never converted. So I feel like we need to get a better offensive line because Big Ben, he was thrown for like 2 seconds. So before we even think about getting a quarterback, because we can get a quarterback, we just need a better offensive line first. But I think we're just going to stick with Dwayne Haskins this year because we got a low draft number this year. We ain't gonna get anybody good. I mean, hopefully we might get that Tom Brady. You never know, but
In the 6th round.
Yeah, man.
I agree. Go ahead, Jimo. My bad, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that dang, what was I about to say? Go ahead. I get it.
No, I agree with that. I think y'all gonna stay with Dwayne Haskins. You know what I mean? He said I think he, see, he wasn't ready when he was with us.
yeah,
And that Daniel Snyder wanted him. So that's what like we didn't our GM didn't who was that GM at the time? I'm not sure, but I know Daniel Snyder wanted him. But I think with the incident with us and being y'all organization, a legit 5-star organization, I think he be more mature, and then he's behind Big Ben, so I think he'll be more ready. And he still got a look, he got an arm on him, you
yeah.
know, and y'all got
Great
those
coach.
receivers,
Great coach.
I would say Mike Tomlin, MVP.
you
Great
know.
coach.
So all right, Dimitri. So look, we gonna switch it to basketball. All
Oh, we
right, for those
switching
who
it. We
don't.
switching it. We switching it. Oh, I'm ready.
My man.
Okay, ready.
Which
Okay. You got the shirt too? So they want to the shirt off, Share the shirt. Okay. I got the-
Hey, look, Joe, you got a bull back there?
I'm not- hey,
NBA certified.
Levine,
Okay.
let's go.
All
Hey,
star.
look, before the season, if y'all look at my prediction, I had y'all finishing 7th.
I
And
don't
boy,
know why.
I was wrong. I was
You should
wrong.
have had the Wizards in like 16.
Dimitri, before he asked the question, I just want you to know he said the Knicks was gonna be better than y'all.
The
I
Knicks,
did. I said
Yep.
they have a higher seed than
beat
y'all,
the
not better.
Lakers.
I said
Okay.
higher seed
The Knicks
because
lost in overtime.
here's the thing. I didn't know the Bulls would gel that quick. Like literally from the first game, the Bulls look great together. So talk about the Bulls. What are your expectations for the Bulls this year?
So I mean, when you look at the balls coming, like when you look at everybody on the team versus like where they came from, Levine, Vucevic, Lonzo Ball, DeMar DeRozan, Caruso, they all have never been like that single star on the team. They all have to be like a role player or a dynamic duo with somebody else. So when you bring them people all together who know how to play with other people, it shouldn't be a problem because they all know how to work as a team versus LeBron and Russell Westbrook who always had to carry a team. Westbrook don't know what he's doing right now, and LeBron just doing his thing. But my expectations for the boys this year, we can definitely go to the NBA Finals. Like KD out, I don't know how long he's gonna be out, but and then the Nets thinking about trading Harden. If Harden about to go to the Sixers, he can go over there. Harden ain't that he ain't much of a threat. Like he'll have a good game here and there. And Kyrie, he's always good, but he doesn't play every game. So I think we could definitely go to the NBA Finals. Our main threat is the Bucks. Like Giannis, he unstoppable. They have a good chemistry together with Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, um, and then I forget the other DiVincenzo, and then Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
But they have a good team over there, good squad. So I think we can, like in the 7-game series, I think we got them. As long as the Bulls are fully healthy, we good. But if we ain't, I don't know about that.
I feel you on that, Dmitri. Like being a fan of the Bulls, when you say as long as y'all healthy, you think y'all good, I feel you on that. And you have every right to feel that way, the way y'all been playing.
Okay, hey, I thought you about to bring in Embiid.
I thought you was about to say a butt.
Yeah, me too.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying I'm with you as far as like rooting for your team, bro.
You was
Like,
about to say, but when Ben Simmons come back,
yeah. Hey, but you saw that 40 piece though.
I mean, he'll drop.
Go ahead, Joe.
By the way, y'all, you know, J-Mo, he like the Sixers. They actually are going to the game in Philly.
March 7th, 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Lock in.
they going to the game together in Philly. You know, matter of fact, put in the comment section and let me know who y'all got winning that game.
I tricked them so we could sit near the Bulls.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
You got us sitting by the Bulls, man.
Yeah, so that's gonna be classic. It's gonna be classic. All right, so yeah, Dmitri, we hey, you came prepared today, man. You know, you killed it. All right, but appreciate you for coming on. You know,
hold on, real quick, Joe. Real quick, that was a great point you brought up, Dmitri, about all the players for the Bulls not having to carry their own team first. I have never thought of that before. That was great. That was a great point.
Thank you.
I never heard anyone say that before.
That was a great point right there.
You know, y'all let Lonzo be Lonzo. Y'all let Caruso be Caruso. For real, like everybody's literally playing their role.
But and then they forget that Vucevic is 22 and 12, but they forget that he's an all-star.
Oh, Javon got the Bulls over y'all.
Okay. Let them sleep. Let them sleep and think we trash.
That's because Vucevic. Hey, that's because Vucevic used to play for the Magic. That's all.
All right.
He still got some Vucevic to play.
All right, Mr. Lincoln. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Okay, you gotta show the waves. Let y'all know how his hair really look. All right, Dmitri. Stay safe. All right, appreciate you.
All right, bro.
All right. Thank you for staying to the end. We really appreciate that. If you are listening to this on you or watching this on YouTube, we would like for you to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, etc., we would like for you to follow us on those platforms. Also hit the notification button so you can be notified when we're out. And last but not least, no matter what platform you're listening to or you're watching it on, share it with someone you know, and they could be part of the movement also. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.